MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
Luis Severino will be on the mound for Game 4. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned this craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Leading off for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Gregorius is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher into stretch. Force the action. Steal a base, hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are, but when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third, and he really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers. I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Seared down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball was down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Ready with the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play there as runners do move up to second and third.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. And that's too high, ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Perez has it, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder number 32, Jay Bruce.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here he comes on 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the pitch. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, Carlos Santana. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you went right after him with a 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Here's Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. None out. Runners at first and second. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gregorius onto the grass. 1 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
55, Roberto Perez.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Here it comes on 3-0. A called strike over the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Batting ninth, third baseman, number
Striding
39.
in, number 39. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tribe lead this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cutter low. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. And this will be fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Chase Headley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Three and one. Here it is. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready for another chance. Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Grounded to short. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ground ball right side. Backhanded. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Riding in once again, Carlos Santana. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score.
And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Bird has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the
He'll get us
Yankees.
going in the home half of
Center
inning number
fielder,
3.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-2 now.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder,
Oh, man, you
6.
can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Standing in now, number 39. Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 1 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
That's a ball.
Down and away, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Kipnis. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Bauer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Lindor.
Now the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
In now, Jason Kipnis,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Now the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
No one out with a runner at second. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Well, that tells me we're going to have a bullpen game. You know, I'm looking at maybe tops 115, 120. That's a lot in one game, so we're going to be in the pen pretty soon.
This is line to left. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 pitch, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Michael Brantley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready now with the payoff pitch. In the air out to left. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Adam Warren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Yankees, number 43, Adam Warren.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Another try at 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Bird will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Digging in and looking for more. Lonnie Chisenhall. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 39. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Two 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2. Down the third baseline. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-2, here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
2-0 to a good hitter, bases loaded. Look, this is where you got to really execute your pitch and keep it down. Try to minimize the swing down in the zone.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on the mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Two out, bases loaded. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. (3-2) with the bases loaded. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Cleveland's out in front, 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. Down the first baseline. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
That's by him for strike 1.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode.
Right
that pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Bauer into his motion. 2-0 on its way. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Now here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Weak roller right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Indians 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in the Bronx. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back. Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Here's Michael Brantley as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
First and second here with nobody out. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping up to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Roberto Perez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Here it comes on 0-2. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 39. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Ready on 0-2. And did he hold up in time?
A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave two men on. Seventh inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Indians 4 and the Yankees nothing. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cutter low. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gary Sanchez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the seventh inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the seventh, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Starlin Castro.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0-1, here it comes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
Hit hard toward the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Indians 4 and the Yankees nothing. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
David Robertson.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. And that's taken for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. Castro's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And there's the first strike. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He spoils another one, and will do it again. A little roller toward the hole. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that misses ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Chase Headley. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Joe Smith is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Todd Frazier will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Chad Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty. One man out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Gardner. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and this goes right past him. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now. Good idea.
Here he pitched 1-2.
Just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Indians 4 and the Yankees nothing. Tyler Olson, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Tyler Olson.
Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. There's a ball hit softly down to third. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Throwing to second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Cody Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 37, Cody Allen.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
None out, runners at first and second. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
The 1-0. Hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Greg Bird.
At the plate, Greg Bird. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the Indians are on their way. Next stop, the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game.